What is up, guys? King's bringing you probably the, well, unluckiest match I've ever had in my freaking life. Except, well, pretty much for the first 7 turns. 7 or 8 turns like that. But yeah, basically an OU team, which I was using my, something OU team, I call it that, for some reason. But yeah, Stealth Rocking Mammoth Swine, Dragon Dancing Salamence, Dragon Dancing Scarfdy, CB Sizzle, Scarf Terrakion, and Scarf Chandelure. So yeah, threats on his end is pretty much really only the Snorlax, because it can take my special guys hits for days. And if I can't get a good switch in, then that's not going to be too helpful at least. Yeah, everything else should be dealable. Starmie will be like probably 2-hit KO everything on my team, but it should be okay. But yeah, this is the funniest part of the match, and it starts right at the beginning. I'm going to start with Chandelure because it can already 2 or 1-hit KO anything on his team. So I'll go for 5 blasts on the first time. He brings in Fortress, and I miss. And he's going to start with Stealth Rocks, that's fine. Let's go 5 blasts again. I miss. Sets up Toxic Spikes. Go for a 5 blast again, and I miss. So that's another Toxic Spikes. Look what I go for. I go for 5 blast, and I miss. Spikes it. Go for another 5 blast, and I miss. He went spikes. Go for 5 blast, and I hit. Oh my god, I hit. I actually hit. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? I actually hit. My Chandelure wasn't that drunk. Goes for another spikes. And go for 5 blast, and it's no. Oh wait, no. It's gonna miss again. My Chandelure is drunk. He goes for a bug bite, and he gets a critical hit just to stamp it in my face. Yeah. Go for another 5 blast, and I actually hit. And that's what, 8 turns. I'm PP stalled out, and yeah, I can't do anything here. So I'm scarfed, locked, and I have to switch out. So I go in Salamence because, well, pretty much Death Fodder, and he might wanted to predict me that to be the scarfed variant, so maybe I could just fluff the Outrage and DD off it, but he just goes for an Ice Beam, showing me he has some variety in his moveset, I guess. Yeah, let's go into Sizzle, and hoping to either Bullet Punch or Superpower, but I do predict it nicely. Superpower will hit anything on his team for super effective damage, except for Jolteon and Typhlosion, but I do a lot to it. So I easily 2-hit KO that Snorlax with the Superpower from a CB Sizzle. Nothing's going to live from that. But yeah, he goes in Jolteon now, and obviously Volt Switch is very obvious, so I'm just going to go into Mammoth Swine to take that like a boss. Obviously he doesn't actually do anything, but all these entry hazard damage is like absolutely bonkers. Like, I'm only 57% after Toxic Spikes and all them bloody things. But yeah, here's for Hyper Voice here. Like, I was very surprised by that. He's probably extra felt by that assumption, I guess. But yeah, he dies to the Earthquake because that's what happens. And I was hoping he might want to like over predict and do something weird, but I didn't go for the Ice Shard in that case. I went for the Endeavor, but it doesn't work out, and it's going Sizzle. So much entry hazard damage, but I go for Bullet Punch. Doesn't do too much, and he takes me out with the Psychic. And the reason I didn't go into Chandelure first here, because I was trying to bait you into thinking that I wasn't scarfed and more specs, because then make him think that my Scarfdy is probably the best thing to take this Starmie on, and it works like a charm. So now I'm going to go Chandelure here. He's not going to switch out into Tyranitar or Typhlosion to take the Shadow Ball, and that is brilliant because now that Starmie is dead, and that's one huge threat out the freaking way. So Tyranitar comes in, and obviously I'm not going to be able to do much damage to it. Just Shadow Ball it, just to do as much damage as I can, because really the MVP of the match is going to be my Terrakion, because it's just going to be able to, after all this stupid hazards damage, after all that, close combat that Tyranitar in the face, and that is brilliant and awesome because that thing is down for the count. And so, after all them damages, all them misses of Fire Blast, can this Typhlosion die to close combat? No, it lives by 3%. Earthquake takes me out. After all that, I lost. Probably the most unsatisfying moment of my life. But yeah, like, comment, sub, and later guys.